guys, this is Viola. I'm out in my garden, gonna give you a little tour of what I've been doing. Here you'll see my sunflower seeds have popped up, and I'm taking these down to my alongside my fence, and I can't wait until they really grow. There's one there. And then I want to show you over here. I think I got more potatoes. Yeah. I'm waiting for them to dry out a little bit. We had some thunderstorms the last couple of days, so I'm just going to let them dry out there. And I have a pineapple coming up. Yep. That's the only one so far, and I have about 11 pineapple plants. And this is my red Texas star hibiscus that's now growing. It's coming up. And my acamore is growing. I have two of those growing. One is growing faster. This is my Thai red hibiscus. And I want to show you my celery. Y'all know I harvested my celery about a few weeks ago, but I didn't take the roots up. I cut them all on the outside, just left a few stems in, and now, as you can see, they are growing again. Yeah. And that's 2 containers there. And I have one container. I did them all. I cut them all, harvested all, and now they're growing back. And I want to show you my pomegranate that are growing. I had to up-pot them from the smaller size, and they are growing. I think the next size that I might have to put them in will be about a 17 or 20 gallon container. I think these that I upsized them in are 7 gallons. And my American persimmon is growing. She's kind of leaning there. I tried to straighten it up, but she is not having it. Okay, that's her. And as you can see, my mangoes are growing. They're getting height. I might have to up-pot those. This is my Meyer lemon that I got from the bull. You can see it got more leaves on it. And here is the mulberry that he gave me. And it is fully have leaves on it. Just want to show you my tomatoes plants. They are growing. This is one, and that is blooming already. I started to bloom. And this one already blooming and have tomatoes. I don't know whether you can see them in there, but they're in there. Just about most of them are blooming. And that's another tomato plant. And I have one more over on this side, and it's blooming and has tomatoes. Okay? Yeah. And no, I have 2 over here, but this one is still growing. She was kind of slow getting started, but as you can see, I got my sweet potatoes with a little climbing. I did a fence with that, and hopefully they'll get stronger. And look at my squash. My squash is blooming, but I think these are only putting out, these are summer squash, they're only putting out male, those 2. This one over here in this corner But look at this beauty here. Yep. And she is working down there. Look at there. All the blooms. I have all different sizes of squash in there. She's doing her thing down there. Yep. This is the first year that I've actually had squash to bloom like that. And as you see, my onions are growing. They're popping up. I still have my slips growing for my sweet potatoes. I am slowly but surely moving them in other containers. Now, if you can see this, I've made this make-do trellis, and what I used for doing them is this is a mason ladder. I don't know whether you can see this, but it's a tall, it's about 16 feet, I think it is, when it stand up. It's more than 8. It's either 10 or 16, but what I did, I bent one to fit in, then I cut one to kind of brace it up. Yeah. So I did that on four of them, now 3 of them right now, getting ready to do the 4th one. I still have kale growing. Yep. And my white potatoes are still growing too. And these are my sweet potatoes. Yeah, I'm using different things to trellis them up. And I told you I had planted sweet potatoes in the ground, and they are coming up, and I'm going to be moving those into individual pots so they can produce sweet potatoes. I separated my grow off kale, and I put them in a pot. Yeah. So I'm going to walk you over. I want to show you this one. This is the pomegranate tree that I had about going on 2 years now. And as you can see, during my last frost and freeze, every leaf that was on this plant died off. And as you can see, she has come back. She's full, she's looking good. I just want her to produce some fruit. Yeah. I didn't give up on her. Yeah, she's doing pretty good. And I do have some of my peppers are still growing. Yeah, that I planted this year. These I planted this year. This one is Chusito, and I don't know what those other 2 right there are. This one is a sugar rush in this pot. This is a big gem. And this one is a candy cane. And these over here in this section are overwintered. And as you can see, they're blooming. Yep, they're blooming. So that's just a quick look of what I've got so far planted in my garden. I still have some collards that I'm gonna finish harvesting, and I'm gonna let these broccoli go to seed. So I just love the flowers on it. There's some more collards that I'm gonna harvest this week. Yeah. And this is my tea plant. It's coming back alive. Yeah. I have two of them. This is one, two. They're coming back alive. So I hope you're out putting some seed in the dirt. Oh, I forgot to show you. Let's see, I think these are sugar babies. No, these are cucumbers. Uh, I dropped seeds there, and so they're coming up. Volunteer. I think it's one of the beans that I had planted over here. Now this is a sugar baby. Yeah, I'm gonna see how many of the seeds gonna come up. Let me show you my mints. These are sweet mints here. I got to kind of harvest some of it and put them up. This is lemon balm right there. That's the lemon balm coming back from the winter. And my nastrum drop seeds on the ground. Look at there. I had said I was gonna not harvest them, but to put them in pots. And I don't know whether I left them too long or not, but this is the mother plant. She just dropped the seeds and they grew. And so I'm trying to decide whether I want to leave them there or take them up. But I got another area of peppers over here. And as you can see, I got onions over here. That's my basil. And these are peppers that I overwintered as well. Yeah. Yep. Sunflower that is growing now. She's getting tall. I got two in the same pot, but I think they're gonna be bursting loose after a while. Yeah, this is my comfrey that I got from Lady Cheryl. Ginger is coming up. Yeah. Okay. Now, I think that's it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.